Oh well, there's a turn up for the books. It started snowing. It'll not last that long, I saw it coming, so I'll just have to sit in the car and wait. There's a rather nice scene here though, just over the edge from the car park here. The coast has got some very large rocks and the sea's breaking over them, beautiful turquoise colour. I don't know if you can see that very well from here, but I'm hoping I'll take a nice shot of that once this little squall of snow goes through. Oh well, it's all sent to tries. Okay, I've just walked down from the little car park down the side of the cliff here. It's a hillside, and I'm overlooking that scene. The snow's stopped, the clouds are looking fantastic. So I'm going to take now a 30-second exposure, set at f20, f18, f16. And let's focus on the foreground. Everything is a good distance away, so there's no risk of things being out of focus. So it's taking that shot now, so we wait for 30 seconds. The tide's fantastic. There's a series of big rocks here, they're quite rounded, and the waves are breaking right over the top of them. Most spectacular. It's quite a swell going on. So let's see how that works. Yep, that seems to work very well. I'm very pleased with that image. It's nice and moody, the sky's nicely developed, there's no highlights, no bright areas, just some nice moody dark areas, and the light levels are so even that I'm not getting any highlights blown out. That's what we want, that's going to make a nice picture. Excellent. Having got that shot, I'm now going to go to Reine and Hamnoy and see what I can find there. I'll probably meet up with the rest of the guys because I think that's where they were heading towards sunset, so we'll see how it goes. Well, I'm here. I'm actually standing on Sirui, I think it's called, island. It's one of the islands in this group of islands. There's Hamnoy behind me, that way. I'm on Sirui, and there's Reine, which is the other side, about a mile from here on the other side of the fjord. I'm being joined by somebody else who's going to be annoying now and leave their engine running. So I'll take the shot that I'm going to take, and I'll see you in a minute. Damn photographers, get in the way all the time, come and park their cars, leave the engine running, spoil the quality of my video and the audio track that goes with it. Anyway, enough moaning for the moment. I've got the camera set up, I'm just framing the edge of the fjord here, and I'm also, there's some nice sky behind the mountains in the distance, the other side of the camera, and it's looking quite nice. So I've got a 30-second exposure again. Seems to be a bit of a common theme to be doing 30-second exposures. I don't see a lot of point having the ripples in the water, whereas if I smooth them out, there's more of a chance of the reflection coming from the sky. So that's pretty much the reason I'm using it quite a lot while I'm here in Norway. Anyway, let's see how it gets on. Just replaced the battery in the vlogging Sony. It just went dead on me in the middle of a piece to camera. Really helpful. Anyway, as I was explaining, I'm doing a sweep panorama, and they're all long exposures, so they're all 30-second exposures. The light level's getting less as we stand here. Sun's gone down some time ago, but we've still got this twilight going on for some time. So I'm going to take as many as it takes to actually sweep from one side of the fjord all the way through the mountains that are behind you, through to the other side of the fjord where the tunnel out of the area is. And each one of them, it's very important to get the tripod completely level. So I've got the little bubble level exactly level, which took a little bit of time and trouble, but well worth it. The camera's got a digital display that shows level on there, so I set the camera up level as well, so I know now that if I rotate the head it's in a vertical, completely vertical plane, so there'll be no issue with the images not stitching together very well. Well, that's the hope anyway, so let's see how it all pans out. Actually, while it's taking these shots, I'll talk to the camera anyway, you guys. I do like a good panorama. I think they're much underrated. I think a really decent panorama on the wall tells a very interesting story, one that you can't easily capture just with single images, which are not panoramic in their nature. So that's another one done. I'll sweep round for the next one. Focus. Mountain, focused, good. These are all 30-second exposures, again for the reasons I pointed out before, that I do like to actually have the water as smooth as possible. That increases the chances of giving a decent reflection as much as can be while it's moving, and also it just adds a little bit of sort of magic to the pictures, I feel. It's not to everyone's taste, but I personally quite like it, and a lot of people do comment on the images that I take this way, say how much they like the sort of the ethereal look. So, there's been an accident halfway up the hill. How weird, someone's crashed into someone else. Oh well, never a boring moment, is there? I'll let you see the image when I've stitched it together in Lightroom. Enjoy.